So students, today we will take the quick revision of percentage chapter. What is percentage? Percentage is either a quantity, value or a number which is out of 100. In the simple language we can say, let's just take a first example, 50%. How you will write the 50%? That is 50 out of 100. Okay, so in the simplest way you can say percentage is a fraction with denominator will be as 100. Okay, now let's just see how we can convert the percentage into the fraction and fraction into the percentage. Both we will see. Okay, so let's just start with the first, that is how we can convert a percentage into the fraction format. चलो लेट जस्ट स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट एग्जांपल 75%. ओके, अभी हमने ऊपर भी देखा है कि परसेंटेज को हम फ्रैक्शन में डायरेक्ट लिख सकते हैं. वी कैन चेंज द परसेंटेज साइन एंड वी कैन राइट 100 इनटू द डिनोमिनेटर. ओके, नाउ 75 and 100, these both are the number which are multiples of 25. Okay, so we can cancel out, we can take out the common factor from them. Okay, let's just divide 75 with 25 and 100 also with the 25. What we will get? That is 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 we can call it as the simplest form. Okay, what is simplest form? Simplest form is such a format of a fraction in which all the common factors from the numerator and the denominator will be divided. Okay, can be removed. So 75% को हम 3 by 4 भी लिख सकते हैं. Let's just take the second example. Now our second example will be at 37.5%. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि परसेंटेज हमेशा आपका नेचुरल नंबर ही हो. इट कैन बी डेसिमल, इट कैन बी फ्रैक्शन ऑल्सो. ओके, सो 37.5 को हम फ्रैक्शन में कैसे लिखेंगे? सबसे पहले 37.5 डिवाइडेड बाय 100, क्योंकि हमको पता है कि परसेंटेज को हम फ्रैक्शन में लिख सकते हैं विथ 100 एज अ डिनोमिनेटर. सो द नंबर वी विल बी राइटिंग एज इट इज and in the denominator we will be writing 100. Okay, now first we will remove the decimal. Okay, so it will become 375. so that removal of decimal means what we have done, हमने वो decimal को right side में shift कर दिया. Okay, so if we are shifting the decimal to the right side, in the denominator 1 0 will be added. Okay, so now what we will do, 375 and 1000, both the numbers are having the same common factor. Okay, so with that common factor we will divide these two numbers. So first we will divide both the numbers by 25, because 25 से 375 भी divide होता है और 1000 भी divide होता है. Okay, so 25 15s are 375 and 25 40s are 1000. 15 and 14 अगर आप ध्यान से देखोगे तो दोनों में भी कॉमन फैक्टर है, दोनों भी 5 से डिवाइड हो सकते हैं. तो चलो डिवाइड कर दो. 15 and 40 को 5 3s and 5 8. तो 3 by 8 ये हमारा सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म आ गया 37.5% का. नाउ विद दिस मेथड यू कैन कन्वर्ट अ फ्रैक्शन परसेंटेज ऑल्सो इनटू द फ्रैक्शन, नॉर्मल परसेंटेज एंड डेसिमल परसेंटेज ऑल्सो इनटू द फ्रैक्शन. नाउ लेट जस्ट मूव टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट. Now we will see how to convert a fraction into the percentage. Okay, so let's just start with the example. First example we will take as 2 by 5. Okay, converting fraction into the percentage means what? Out of 5 2 is there. This is the meaning of fraction. Percentage का meaning क्या होता है? That finding the value out of 100. So convert the 2 by 5 into out of 100 fraction. 500, what is the relation? 5 20s are 100. So multiply the 20 in numerator also, because in the denominator we are multiplying 20 to get 100. So in the numerator also we will multiply it by 20. So we will get a 40 upon 100. Now 100 is adjusted in the denominator. So 40 by 100 we can directly write as 40%. That's it. Very easy. अगर आपके डिनोमिनेटर में 100 है तो आप ऊपर वाले नंबर को सीधा परसेंटेज लिख सकते हो. Okay, चलो. Now next example we will take. Now this example we can do in this way also. If you multiplied the fraction with 100, still you will get a same fraction. Okay, the meaning is same, even your answer is same. Whatever way you need to choose to find your answer, that you can choose. So let's just move to the next example. 3 of 2 by 7. It is not, now this is the mixed fraction. प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन का ही सिर्फ परसेंटेज बनता है ऐसा नहीं है. मिक्स फ्रैक्शन कैन ऑल्सो बिकम अ परसेंटेज. यू कैन कन्वर्ट a mixed fraction also in the percentage. But first you need to convert mixed fraction into the improper fraction. Now 23/7 we have to convert into the percentage. So how you can do? You can multiply 100 to this fraction also. So we got a percentage as 2300 divided by 7. As 7 can't divide 100, so we can directly multiply. Now let's just have the next part of this percentage, that is converting a particular ratio into the percentage format. Now we will see how to convert a ratio into the percentage. Let's just take the example of boys and girls. That in one class, the ratio of boys and girls is given as 3:7. Okay. Now how to convert it into the ratio? So for converting the particular ratio into the percentage, first we will add the terms of the ratio. So what is the ratio? 3:7. So first term is 3 and second term is 7. Let's just add 7 plus 3 first. How much it is? It is 10. Okay. So we can conclude that out of 10 the boys part is 3 and out of 10 the girls part is 7, right? So we got our fraction. Now this fraction we have to convert into the percentage. That out of 10 3 parts are there for the boys, then out of 100 how much it is? Work it on the fractions. 10 tens are 100, so 3 tens are, it will be 30. So therefore we can conclude that in the particular class 30% strength is of boys. Now in the same manner we can calculate for the girls also. What is the part, how much part girls is covered? Out of 10, 7 parts are covered by the girls in the particular ratio. Okay. Now to find the percentage, we need to find out of 100 how much is there. Okay. So out of 10, 7 parts are for the girls. Then out of 100 how much it is? 10 tens are 100. So 7 tens are, it will be clear cut 70. So we can say that in the particular class 70% of the strength is captured by the girls. So this is how you can convert a particular ratio into the percentage. Add the terms, out of terms, find the particular part, then convert that out of 100. So whatever value you will be getting, that is nothing but the percentage value. Okay. So this is how you can convert a ratio into the form of percentage. Now let's just move to the next part. Now this is all done about fraction to percentage, percentage to fraction, ratio to fraction, ratio to percentage also we have done. Now we will move to the next part, that is profit and loss. Okay, in the percentage the next topic is profit and loss. Now profit and loss, how we will, from the term itself we know that what is the profit. When we get something out of extra, that is our profit, and we lose something, that is our loss. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ़ आई परचेस्ड, अगर मैं कोई चीज़ 100 रुपये की खरीदती हूँ, उसको 110 में बेचती हूँ, तो 10 रुपीज़ विल बी माई प्रॉफिट एक्स्ट्रा. ओके. बट अगर मैं 100 रुपीज़ की चीज़ 90 में बेचती हूँ, तो दैट इज़ माई लॉस. ओके. नाउ फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स आर कॉस्ट प्राइस एंड सेलिंग प्राइस. लेट्स जस्ट टेक वन मोर एग्जाम्पल. इफ आई परचेस्ड वन ड्रेस for the 1000 rupees, okay, so that will be my cost price, but I don't like that dress, so what I did, I sold that dress at 800 rupees. Now in this particular transaction you will able to see that 200 rupees is my loss, right? 1000 I purchased and 800 I sold it, so 200 rupees was my loss. Okay, so from this you can conclude, if the cost price is greater than the selling price, then whatever is there, that is your loss. But if instead of 800 rupees, if I sold that particular dress, okay, instead of 800 rupees, if I sold that particular dress for the 1200 rupees, अगर मैंने 800 की जगह वो पर्टिकुलर ड्रेस 1200 में बेच दिया होता तो क्या हो जाता? You will see 1000 is my cost price and 1200 is my selling price. So it is like, it's a clear cut that 200 rupees I am getting extra, right? So that can we say it's a profit, right? So when the profit is there, when your selling price, that is your SP is there, which is greater than your CP. जब आपका सेलिंग प्राइस कॉस्ट प्राइस से ज़्यादा होता है, दैट टाइम वी कैन से द पर्टिकुलर इन दिस पर्टिकुलर ट्रांजैक्शन यू गॉट अ प्रॉफिट. Okay, this is all about the loss and profit. Right now we were working on the percentage. So how we can calculate? These are the actual loss and actual profit. How we can calculate the loss percentage or profit percentage in any of the transaction. Okay, so let's just take some example. From this we will having a clear idea about the loss percentage and profit percentage. Before that, remember one thing. Loss percentage or the profit percentage are always calculated over the cost price. Loss and profit percentage are always calculated over the cost price. Now let's just have one example. In that one example number A, we are having CP as 350. What is my cost price? My cost price is rupees 350 and my selling price is given as 400 rupees. My selling price is given as 400 rupees. Now from here you can see clearly that my selling price is greater than my cost price. यहाँ पे आपका सेलिंग प्राइस ज़्यादा है कॉस्ट प्राइस से, मतलब आपने 350 में खरीदा और 400 में बेच दिया, राइट? तो कितने रुपीज़ आपको एक्स्ट्रा मिल रहे हैं? 50 रुपीज़. हाउ यू हैव कैलकुलेटेड? That is SP minus CP. 400 minus 350 if you do, you will get a 50 rupees. Means 50 rupees आपका क्या हो गया? प्रॉफिट हो गया यहाँ पे, right? So in the same manner we can see the B example also. Now in the B example आपका cost price कितना है? 250 rupees and selling price is 235 rupees. Now clear cut see here, your cost price is greater than your selling price. मतलब आपको यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है? You have incurred a loss here. Okay, so loss is nothing but CP minus SP, that is 250 minus 235. So you can say I got 15 rupees. Okay, how much loss you got? That is the 15 rupees loss. Now this is all about the profit and loss, but how we will convert this particular profit and a loss into the profit percentages and the loss percentages. Okay, now we have seen the profit percent and the loss percent always calculated over the cost price, right? So how I will be calculating the profit percentage? Let's just see the example 1 again. Now in this particular example 1, how much profit I am getting? 50 rupees. But that profit I am getting on the 350 rupees. That is my CP. So on 350 rupees, if I am getting the 50 rupees as a profit, then for calculating the percentage, we have to find the value out of 100, right? So just equate the fractions. 50 out of 350, which is equal to X upon 100. X is nothing but your profit percentage. Now do the cross multiplication or do the cutting. In whichever manner you feel comfortable, you can go with that method and you can find the value of X. Now it's clearly that 100 divided by 7. It's not a complete division. So your answer might be coming into the some decimals. So if you go with the actual division, you will get an answer as 7 ones are, this is 7 ones are, 4s are, point something. So the complete division is not possible. So we will be working we will work up to the 2 decimals and that's enough. So we got answer 14.20. Okay, now let's just calculate the loss percentage. Now for the loss percentage, we know loss or a profit percent, whatever we need to calculate, it is always calculated over the cost price. Now here I incurred a loss of 15 rupees. Okay, but that 15 rupees I incurred the loss on how much quantity or how much? That is 250. So on 250 I am getting 15 rupees loss. So for calculating loss percentage, I need to find out of 100 how much loss I am getting, right? So do the cutting. Both the numbers are divisible by 25. Now remaining numbers are divisible by 5 and you can move in this way. Okay, so you will get a value of X as a 6. So you can say how much loss I am getting, that is a 6%. or if you are little confused with this cutting, you can go in this way also. Shift 100 on this side. Okay, and now you can do the cutting. 25 tens are 250, 25 fours are 100. Okay, now again you can move. You can see 4 and 10 both are divisible by 2. So you can work in that way. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. Now 5 can divide 15 also. So 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. How much is remaining? That is 3 into 2. So you can say I got a 6% loss. Okay, so this is how you can convert a profit and loss into the profit percentage and loss percentage. Okay, your profit percentage and loss percentage, for that your cost price is very much essential. This is the most important quantity which you will be using or needing when you have to calculate the profit percentage or a loss percentage. So you can have a formula in this way. Profit percent or a loss percent is nothing but equal to profit or loss divided by CP multiplied by 100. This formula also you can apply for the calculating for profit percentage and a loss percentage. Okay, so here we have finished the second last bit. Now in the percentage topic, the most important and the last bit, that is simple interest. Okay, which is the most important and the last bit, that is simple interest. Simple interest is a banking term, right? Whenever we take a loan from bank, we are using that money. तो पैसा तो हमें बैंक को रिटर्न करना ही है, बट उस पैसे के साथ हमें कुछ एक्स्ट्रा भी देना पड़ता है बैंक को. सो वट एवर एक्स्ट्रा चार्जेस वी आर गिविंग, दैट वी आर कॉलिंग इट एज अ सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. Okay, so let's just see. Simple interest is made up of 3 basic quantities: principal, rate and time. Okay, if I take a loan from bank that is of 10,000 rupees. ठीक है, मैंने बैंक से 10,000 रुपीज़ ले लिए है. ओके, अब 10,000 रुपीज़ में बैंक कुछ तो डिसाइड करेगा कि इतनी इतनी अमाउंट आपको हमें देनी पड़ेगी क्योंकि आप हमारा पैसा यूज़ कर रहे हो. तो वो जो फिक्स अमाउंट होती है वो रेट डिसाइड करता है. जो आपका रेट हमेशा परसेंटेज में होता है, दैट रेट विल डिसाइड दैट हाउ मच क्वांटिटी और हाउ मच मनी एक्स्ट्रा चार्ज यू आर गोइंग टू गिव टू द बैंक. ओके, एंड फॉर हाउ मेनी टाइम पीरियड यू आर यूजिंग दैट मनी, राइट? टाइम पीरियड भी तो मैटर करता है ना, कि आप कितने समय के लिए वो पैसा यूज़ कर रहे हो. सो दैट टाइम पीरियड इज डिनोटेड बाय द टी एंड दैट इज ऑलवेज कैलकुलेटेड ओवर द ईयर्स. आपका रेट होता है परसेंटेज में एंड आपका टाइम पीरियड होता है ईयर्स में. सो दिस इज हाउ वी गॉट अवर फॉर्मूला फॉर सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. ओके, for calculating simple interest we know the formula PRT divided by 100 means principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time divided by 100. This is our formula for calculating the simple interest. Now let's just move ahead. How actual we can calculate it? Let for the example that 20,000 rupees I took from the bank as a loan at a rate of 8% for 2 years. Okay, so to calculate the simple interest I'm having the formula, that is P into R into T divided by 100. That is 20,000 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 2 divided by 100. Okay, simple interest का formula है principal, rate, time divided by 100. Okay, now cutting is very easy. 2 0 cancel, 2 0 cancel. Remaining you can do the multiplication. 8 2 is 16, 16 2 is 32. So 3200 will be the simple interest. Okay, how much extra money or extra charges you have to give to the bank after 2 years? That is 3,200. Now one more concept is there, that is amount. Amount क्या होता है कि आपने बैंक से 20,000 रुपये लिए हैं, वो तो आपको देना ही देना है. वो तो बैंक के पैसे हैं, वो बैंक ने आपको यूज़ करने के लिए दिए थे, वो तो देना ही है. बट एक्स्ट्रा आप जो सिंपल इंटरेस्ट मतलब आप यूज़ करने का जो चार्ज दे रहे हो, तो टोटल आप कितने दोगे बैंक को? 23,200 रुपीज़. लाइक लिया था 20,000, दे रहे हो 23,200 रुपीज़. सो ये जो मनी होता है जो आप बैंक को रिटर्न करते हो, जो आपका प्रिंसिपल प्लस सिंपल इंटरेस्ट होता है, दैट वी आर सेइंग इट एज अ अमाउंट. उसे हम क्या बोलेंगे? अमाउंट. अमाउंट क्या होती है? आपका प्रिंसिपल प्लस सिंपल इंटरेस्ट, मतलब लिए हुए पैसे और एक्स्ट्रा चार्जेस दोनों मिला के जो बनती है आपकी सम, उसको हम बोलेंगे अमाउंट. ओके, सो ये होता है आपका सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट हाउ टू कैलकुलेट? प्रिंसिपल मल्टीप्लाइड बाय रेट मल्टीप्लाइड बाय टाइम डिवाइडेड बाय 100. दिस इज हाउ यू कैन कैलकुलेट द सिंपल इंटरेस्ट। और अमाउंट कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं, प्रिंसिपल प्लस सिंपल इंटरेस्ट दोनों मिला के आपकी होती है अमाउंट। जो फाइनल पैसा हम रिटर्न करते हैं बैंक को वो होता है आपका अमाउंट। ओके, सो इन दिस पर्टिकुलर परसेंटेज चैप्टर हमने कौन से टॉपिक कवर किए हैं, वी हैव कवर्ड हाउ व्हाट इज परसेंटेज, how to convert fraction to percent, percentage to fraction. Then we have seen how to convert a ratio into the percentage. Then we have seen the profit and loss also. Profit and loss कैसे निकालते हैं, profit percentage, loss percentage क्या होता है, कैसे निकालते हैं, that also we have seen. And the last and most important part that we have done, that what is simple interest, how to calculate the simple interest, and what is amount. Simple interest and related concept we have finished in this particular video. Okay, if any queries there, you can comment in the comment section. Whatever queries are there, that will be cleared. Okay, अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब द चैनल इफ़ यू हैव नॉट सब्सक्राइब द चैनल। एंड कुछ भी क्वेश्चन हो आप चैट बॉक्स में डाल सकते हो, यू विल गेट अ आंसर ऑफ इट। ओके, थैंक यू so much everyone. Bye and stay tuned for the next video. Next video will be on the lines and angles. Okay, in which we will take a complete revision of lines and angles chapter. Okay, so stay tuned. नोटिफिकेशन ऑन कर दीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए चैनल, सो जैसे ही न्यू वीडियो आ जाएगा आपको पता चल जाएगा। थैंक यू सो मच।